We started at 8:30. Remember?
Yeah, we were supposed to start at 8:30, and we're live now, so it works out.
Close enough.
Uh,
Wait,
Hi,
what?
everyone out there. Uh, what can I say? We managed to catch just the right places with this, but hello everyone. This is Bishi as usual. Thank you for tuning in to another round robin. Tonight I am joined by.
Maverick. Hi.
It's like which one was?
Alkamori.
And Jolly Yellow. Even the folks.
All right, next time we go on, before we do that, we need to actually say who's gonna follow who.
Yeah,
But anyway.
because I was looking at the order on my screen, and I was
Yeah, I was like, I'll just go last, and I was waiting for everyone to go last, and then she's waiting for everybody to go last, and yeah, that was awkward.
It happens.
It always happens.
Awkward.
What is it? What's it? Awkward turtle? I can't do it.
Yeah, awkward turtle. Anyway,
like,
there's a lot of stuff we gotta cover tonight, so we might as well go ahead and get right into it.
All right. Well, if you guys have never been on the internet or looked at Rooster Teeth or Red versus Blue, Dead Fantasy, and Ruby, you would know that the creator of Ruby and Dead Fantasy, Monty passed away Sunday. It wasn't announced until Monday through Rooster Teeth's website. A lot of the cosplayers and people that are part of the community have taken this very hard, and as they should be, as they should. It meant a lot. He meant a lot to me and Al Kamori because we're really big fans of his work, and Monty was known as a very, very hard-working individual to the point where he wouldn't even leave work. They would find him passed out asleep on his desk the next morning when they left, when they came back into work. He passed away. Thankfully, it wasn't a bad death. He passed away in his sleep. He went in for some surgery 10 days ago, and due to an infection or due to an allergic reaction, he fell into a coma and did not wake up. His wife, who is a cosplayer, Sheena, she's doing better than she was when she first found out. A lot of people like Jessica Negri, Living Ichigo, Johnny Junkers, and all those guys have heard him pretty well, and they're grieving on their own terms. But I want to say one thing is that if you haven't seen any of his work, please go and look at it. Please go watch the Ruby series. We still aren't sure what is going to happen with that. Just who's going to take over and everything. I'm pretty sure Rooster Teeth wouldn't let it die and let it stop just like that. But they'll figure out something. It might take a while for Ruby to get back on its feet again. I don't expect Ruby to be out anytime this year, most likely.
no.
Maybe next year, regroup everything, everyone's working back together. But I'll let Al Kamori talk about it now.
I watched his farewell tribute podcast through Rooster Teeth. It doesn't look like they're going to release Ruby any further at the moment. They said that it's kind of looking like indefinite hiatus. They said there was a ton left. They just don't really want to do it right now with, this is still pretty fresh for them, and they're just not going to touch it. But he had a lot of unfinished stuff he was still working on, and it's unfortunate because it was a big surprise, and a lot of cosplayers aren't taking it very well. I'm not the biggest Ruby person, but I did very much appreciate his work, and like Jessica Negri, she's not taking it well at all. Like, she's been pretty torn up about it, especially because she was close to Sheena and Monty, like, personally. But If any of you haven't had the chance yet, I did post the podcast on the Omake Ikuze main page a few days ago, where you can watch the whole thing. There's a really nice tribute video at the end. But yeah, not too much to say about it. But you know, everybody's trying to regroup, and Rooster Teeth is, you know, they don't really know what to do with the situation at the moment. They've kind of just left his office the way it is. They don't even know whether to keep the door open or shut. It's kind of just a big mix-up at the moment.
But once again, rest in peace, Monty. We love you. We miss you. And I just want everyone that's involved, his family, his wife, just to heal from this and be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we promise you that the rest of the show won't be sad. We have fun things to talk about. So,
yes.
Yay. Next thing up, that Disney actually introduced the first Latin princess.
Woohoo!
And let me see what her name was. They introduced her through one of their shows, the Sophia show, on like the Morning Time Disney Kid Network. And I actually thought Esmeralda was considered Latina. Like,
No.
what is she then? Like, I'm really confused. I really thought that she was considered a princess.
That's a good
I
question.
guess
Well,
not.
actually, hold on. Actually, Esmeralda, she would actually be Grecian.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
With that name, yeah.
Honestly, however great it is, there is a new Latina Disney character. I'm kind of sad she's not an actual full-out princess, because Sophia the First isn't really a big thing, you know, and she's not getting her own movie or anything like that, as far as we know. But
Yeah,
And-
I
Elena
hope
is
she
not being in a.
does.
Elena is not in a movie. She's just in a TV show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that might work towards her favor because it allows her to build a following with the younger kids, and then
That's true.
maybe she gets a movie in a couple of years, and next thing you know, boom, she's right up there with Elsa, Meridian, all those other princesses, and she'll be right there with them. So instead of just being dropped on us suddenly, like whatever the princess's name from Frozen is,
Elsa?
you know, yes, Elsa, that's it. Yeah, so
The Ice Queen.
I think this will be an interesting experience.
Icy ho.
Yeah.
It's
Not a hoe.
It's built up from the beginning, so that'll be cool.
And hey, look at it this way. Even if she is just a TV like she still counts as a princess. But if she's just used for TV stuff, hell, give her a show. Like, give her a TV show that the kids will watch and everything. You know, let her pander to the children. It's not necessarily like all the like our age and stuff like that. But you know, speaking of, now kids nowadays, they need strong female. You know, the girls nowadays need strong female. Like, what's the word? Role models.
Yeah.
Role models. You know, look, man, it's very hard. Okay, it's hard to find that in this world. But so with other Disney movies coming out soon, with Age of Ultron, yes, it's considered a Disney movie now. Black Widow.
Final boss in Kingdom Hearts 3.
I hope so. I hope God he is.
Tell you, Ultron's gonna be the final boss of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh God.
I'm calling it now.
Yo, Heartless Ultron. That's actually scary.
No.
That's actually scary. But no, if you look at all the Age of Ultron merch that's coming out now, well, you'll notice a lack of a person, more or less. Black Widow's not on anything, whether it be the Lego sets. They're all marketed towards boys, which yeah, we play with Legos, but girls play with Legos too.
I play with Legos.
all the backpacks, all the notebooks, all
The
the
action figures.
action figures. You see more of the guys. Even when Guardians of the Galaxy came out, there was a book bag with Star-Lord, Groot, Rocket, and
There was
Drax.
a bunch of
Gamora.
Gamora merch.
Yeah.
And Marvel Canada asked a question on their Twitter. Hey, who do you guys more excited to see? You know, Tony Stark, Thor, Captain America. You know, we can't wait to see all these guys in the next Age of Ultron movie. Let us know who you want to see the most. Literally 5 days after that post went up, they sent out an update post. More of a retraction. Yeah, the winner was, you know, Black Widow. We're really excited to see Black Widow too. No, everyone blew up their Twitter saying, why aren't you talking about Black Widow? Black Widow's a very important part of the team.
Yeah.
She's a good figure, like, for what the series is. And I kind of wish there was more representation for female superheroes. Like, we're finally getting a Miss Marvel movie, Captain Marvel movie later on in Phase 3. But, you know, I want them... I wish marketing teams would realize that, hey, don't just pander towards men and boys and stuff. Put stuff with girls on it, too. Like...
You know...
Especially with how large the demographic is of women who read comic books.
Yeah.
It's huge, and they don't care.
Nope.
And especially when you have cosplayers who love your characters, dressing up as them, and then you ask them to, hey, do you want to work for us, like as booth babes or whatever, or promotional models? But then you say, fuck it. You're asking them to promote something that their character isn't even on. Like,
yeah, I was about to say, like, oh, look, we're going to have you stand behind the booth, but the character that you love so much that you made a costume of them isn't here. How about that?
Yeah, we're going to have you dress up as Psylocke and then sell nothing but, you know, pander, Wolverine, Cyclops, and Beast figures.
That's if you even get the chance to actually work and the creator's not just a dick to you because you cosplay.
yeah,
True, too.
there you go.
But, you know, as far as the role model thing, I think something else is starting to come up along now, too, is definitely there is a point to be made about having more female characters for the sake of female fans. But I think male fans are starting to catch along with it, too, and it's just like, okay, come on now. There needs to be more of this here. A lot of your teams, the female characters are generally the more powerful ones because, I mean, just look at the X-Men. I dare you to find 3 male X-Men who could take Storm, Jean, and Rogue.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on.
Yeah. I'll go and give you Professor X and Cable. Professor X and Cable might be able to hang with them.
And Wolverine? Wolverine's go-to.
What's Wolverine gonna do?
No. Don't use Wolverine. Don't use Wolverine. See, if you have Professor X and Cable, you have Nightcrawler as your decoy.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah, you're not gonna find too many. Usually, the female X-Men are usually the more powerful ones, or most powerful.
Yes.
Except for Jean Grey. Jean Grey's made out of paper. I'm sorry.
Jean Grey's the ultimate glass cannon.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Guess
I was about
again.
to say.
Yeah, she's the ultimate glass cannon.
She has all this power. All of this power.
I want to say something.
But you flick her and she dies.
I want to say something, but then I feel like someone would throw something at me.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Might be me. Throw you some craisins.
See, no, Jean Grey, not the ultimate glass cannon. If we're talking ultimate useless, whatever, go to the old '90s cartoon.
Jubilee?
Uh-huh.
Yo, she's a vampire now. Like,
you know what?
Jubilee's one of the strongest ones now.
New topic.
Fireworks.
Sparkly.
Like,
No.
yo, Dazzler had more better powers than Jubilee did.
It's like Rosie O'Donnell with a glitter envelope.
Damn. But
Done. We can move
all right,
on now.
but yeah, we got this. But with on that topic of like having strong female comics and all this stuff, Marvel is doing their big whole battle world type thing and stuff, where they're gonna meld both like the Ultimate Universe and the main universe together. Some people may survive, some people won't. But Marvel has announced an all-female, the first time, all-female Avengers team. It's called A-Force. Let's see who they're supposed to be in it. From the cover image that was given, the female heroes that are there are Spectrum, Hellcat, Firestar, Vindicator, Jubilee, Carolina Dean with a K, Aurora, Elektra, Rescue, which is Pepper Potts, by the way, if you didn't know, Spider-Gwen, yeah, Black Widow, Moondragon, Snowbird, Pixie, Wasp, Captain Marvel, aka Miss Marvel, the original Miss Marvel, Spider-Woman, Jean Grey as the Phoenix when she's useful, Rogue,
Uber.
Storm, Medusa, She-Hulk, Dazzler, Singularity, Scarlet Witch, and Nico Minori.
Okay.
Now,
Did you just name off every? It almost sounds like you named off all the major female characters in Marvel, period, except for Psylocke.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
You you want to know the irony of this cover and the topic we just discussed?
yes.
So Black Widow, in a lot of the shots I've seen, it's just like her from the waist down. So they just cut her off. Like, is there some sort of running like inside joke? Do they just like want to kill her off? Like,
Oh no, they can't. Oh no, if you make it bigger, it's everybody up there. If you click the picture,
Okay.
everyone's in full view. But poor Jubilee's in the back. Like
nobody cares.
they only put the headliners up at the front with Scarlet Witch, Cyclops. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck Emma Frost wasn't in this. Oh, that's right, Emma Frost is a whore.
Yeah, who cares?
Jean Grey probably kicked her out.
Yeah, like I'm excited, but headlining is She-Hulk. That's all I got to say. But you know, I'm excited for this. It's a good way to get girls, females in general. Most guys will probably watch or buy this comic. I will, because I want to see everybody. I want to see what all these women can do together. I've seen some of them paired off and partnered up with each other a few times, but a full-on female Avenger team, that's pretty fucking awesome to me.
That's so much power.
So much power.
So much.
Now, another thing we got going on. All right, so in this other issue of Superman or Justice League or whatever the fuck, Superman got a new power. Apparently, he's always had it. Apparently his heat vision was a precursor to this power. It's called Super Flare. Now, with that power, he can take in energy and supercharge his molecules and just explode and take out whatever the fuck's around him. Like, it's like a nuclear bomb goes off and everything's gone. The only downside is that he survives it, but he's human for 24 hours after he uses it. And I bring that up because, well, it really won't fucking matter because the New 52 is going to stop, and the New 52 thing with DC was they retconned everybody after Flashpoint and gave people new backstories, new powers, new origins, new levels of life and stuff. But then they said, nah, we're done with it. We're just gonna do something different. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I feel like it just started.
It started like 2 years ago, and you're
Yeah.
all
2011 is when New 52 started.
Yeah.
what the fuck, guys?
I do know though, like a few of my diehard DC comic fans, friends, like the ones who collect everything and get every issue as it comes out, they did not like New 52 at all.
A lot of people didn't. I didn't see a lot of
Yeah.
things wrong with it. Oh my god! And I'm gonna say this right now.
I just think they didn't like change. There's-
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
because
I'm gonna say this right now, and a lot of people are gonna get pissed at me. A lot of people were mad about how they treated Harley, how they retconned Harley, how they, Harley's not that crazy. Well, yes, Harley is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
She has problems, a lot of problems.
I think a lot of people
Joker.
were mad about that because she didn't just spend the whole time phoning all over him like in the past series and the cartoon or whatever like that. It gave her something else to do.
Like, a lot of people got mad because of that. It's like, Harley's a person too. Let her shine. Let her stay away from the Joker. Let her grow as a character herself.
Yeah.
Hell, she's partnering up with Power Girl right now, hanging out and doing shit with her.
Mm-hmm.
And people need to understand, like, yes, you're not in control of what happens to your character or your favorite comic character. It's what the writers want to do. It's just like wrestling. You have no say in what anything fucking goes on. You just sit there and watch and you buy shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You can smart mark all you want. Nothing you say will get done. And you can say you're not going to buy the comics anymore, but you're going to anyway.
They will.
You want to have the right to complain and shit.
Yeah. I mean, they kept buying New 52, even though they allegedly said, oh, shit, let me just put down a few more, $100 over the course of the next year, so.
Yeah. But I'm okay to see. I'm all right with it because I feel as if though DC's kind of drawn themselves into a fucking corner when it comes to storylines.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
oh, okay.
But yeah, when the new continuity kicks off, there's going to be a lot of books are going to get dropped. Some new ones are going to be coming in. For example, going back to female heroes again, Black Canary is supposed to be getting her own ongoing series out of this new continuum startup. So that'll be something new to start reading. Any Birds of Prey fans out there? Let's see, what else is coming along with this? So I'm sitting here looking at a list of what is coming. And also, Starfire is supposed to be getting her own ongoing series. So another female character going along. Apparently, Cyborg, who was long overdue to get his own ongoing series, is finally getting one. So, new. I don't know. I like when they do these kind of, I guess, reboot or continuum redos because it allows new things to happen, new ideas to come about. So just go with it, people. Let's just go with it. Give it a try. Don't get too mad because the story isn't being told the exact same way for the 50th time.
Hell, a lot of people are getting mad that the Joker, like this incarnation of the Joker, they're actually going to give his legit origin story, and they're like, wait, that's not, you can't do that. You can't do that. Like, no, it's the mystery of the Joker's backstory. Well, then don't fucking read it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't say that you don't accept it because it's canon. Like, it's in there now. That's how things are supposed to go. Fuck off.
Right.
But some more things that are ending as well. Well, as many of you as myself, Bishi, Jolly Yellow, and even Alkamori, everyone loves Smash so much that Sakurai can't do anything else.
Yeah.
We have taken over his life.
And this one that I named it in. We have the topics on the side here, and I named it in the thing. Final Smash, aka Sakurai rides off into the sunset.
Riding a warp star.
Yup.
You know what's sad too is he's only 44, and he's already like apparently having a career midlife crisis.
Because he hasn't been able to do anything else.
Yeah,
What has he been doing for the last, like, 10 years besides Smash?
Smash
nothing.
Bros. They don't let him leave. He just sits in that office. They give him a little fucking gerber wheel and a little water bottle and is pushing
Yeah.
food underneath his door. His door is locked. There's no door. There's no locks on the inside. It just locks from the outside.
There's no doorknob. His windows can't be opened.
No.
And the only noises he ever makes anymore are that of, the ones Link makes whenever he fights.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
God,
only
that's
one who's, yeah.
He presses a little lever on his office wall, and out pops a food pellet.
Yep.
It looks like
Poor
Pac-Man.
little shit.
Mm.
Pac-Man pellets.
No, not those.
But no, the reason why he's that Smash Brothers for the 3DS and Wii U may be his final game or the final game of the series because he's tired. He's exhausted. He doesn't want to work. He doesn't want to do any more games. He wants to do something else. And because it's been a trial and just a strain on his health that he doesn't think he can do another one.
Well, I'd say that too after this shitty lineup this year.
Wait a minute. So he's actually looking into getting away from games, period, or just get away from Smash?
Getting away from
He wants to
Smash.
Smash.
Oh, just get away from Smash.
Yeah.
I thought you were. I heard you.
I don't know
I
if he
serious-
can.
I seriously think that the lineup that was pulled this year was his ticket out.
Like the lineup
Who's
for
left?
this, they'll probably find one of his second in command to take over.
Yeah.
But like
They had better not end the series before I get Travis touchdown in a Smash game.
man, that's a lot of fucking.
I'm gonna be mad about that too. I'm gonna be really honest with you.
Because Travis touchdown deserves to be in a Smash game.
Or a fighting game in general.
Yeah. There you go.
Nah,
No,
give him the
can't you
Smash.
see
I
it?
don't.
His
I don't want Sony to have him. I don't want that crap to come alive again.
No. I already see it now. Travis touchdown's final Smash is Strawberry on the Shortcake.
Damn, that sounds dangerous.
It is.
It is.
It's
It's deadly.
Strawberry on the shortcake. I don't know though. There's one more Smash game. One thing I'd like to see is a blue shell as an item in the game.
It is.
Yeah.
The blue shell is in the latest one.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does it work?
It hits if it's a stock match, it hits whoever the fuck has the most lives. Like, and it's an extra KO. If they're a damage item, it'll kill them just like that.
That is all. Well, I'm satisfied.
It is a monster item. I didn't mind the lineup this year. I just want Roy back because Roy deserves to be in a damn game. Again.
Yeah.
But
Everybody else with Fire Emblem except Roy.
Let's
Nope.
let's face this. Who knew about Shulk before they announced him?
I had heard about him, but I hadn't played Xenoblades yet.
Sure.
I knew of his game, but I hadn't had a chance to play it. But that right there, the reason why they put Shulk in was to promote that game and get his series moving, because they're gonna put him in a lot of other shit later on in the year, or a lot of down the year. Hell, we're getting an We're supposed to be getting a Star Fox game. Well, we are getting a Star Fox game.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Does it keep
No.
in the ship?
I'll believe
Oh,
it when
God.
I see it.
He needs to stay in the ship.
Keep his ass in the ship and quit letting him hang out with Drunk Link and thinking he an adventure hero.
Look, man, they traded story. Look, Lincoln Fox traded stories. Traded war stories. Back in the day, the last Melee game. Before Melee's like, yo, this is what I did. Like, what's up with this? Walking on the ground shit. Like, it's simple. You do it all the time when we're fighting. Like, why is it so hard for you to understand this? Now, think of Link as talking like Groot, just in grunt. Yeah, that's what he sounds like when he's talking.
and everyone knows what he's saying and what he means.
Yes. It's like they have a universal translator for Pikachu and Kirby. Kirby just makes noises.
Yeah.
Kirby doesn't speak. Kirby just makes noises.
For a second, I was gonna say I thought Kirby didn't do any sort of vocal.
All he does is say hi. That's it. He only knows hi.
And that scream when he gets
Sucking noise.
Yes. He knows hi, sucking noises, and screaming.
Well then.
Moving on.
So, speaking of sucking noises, Sega decides to cut 300 jobs.
Yeah.
So Sonic,
Right.
sweetheart, gotta chap them lips up.
Yeah.
You said Sonic would have to. It's probably Amy Rose.
No, don't nobody want Amy.
No.
No
Oh
one wants
my
Amy.
God.
No, the fetishes are going up. Never mind. I better not say that. Never mind.
We don't talk about
They
Sonic.
said they want to focus on PC and downloadable things, and I'm like, y'all, it's already dead. You're just like, that poor horse is already dead, and you're sitting there still trying to drag it along the ground. Like,
No, you're still trying to make Sonic run. It's like, I got a broke leg. It's like, nope, chili dog, dangle, come on. Come on.
Sega says they will now be focusing also on Sonic merchandise. I'm like, y'all, after Sonic Boom, I don't even think you want to think about Sonic.
No.
Like, I
Here's
know
the
he's
fun
your
part.
mascot,
No,
but
they'll be fine as long as
why?
we try to make another video game.
Here's the fun part. Sonic Generations was good. They straight up said after it was done, and we talked about this in like one of our older episodes, oh no, we're not going to stick to that same format. We're going to, don't get used to it. It's like, are you fucking serious? You made all that money off of it.
yeah.
People want this.
And then-
Just give up trying to do Sonic video games and do other stuff. Because I hear the Sonic Boom TV show is actually pretty good.
It is fucking
Yeah.
good. It
Yeah.
looks
Yeah, it's actually pretty decent. Oh my God. I
It
don't
looks
even
great.
know why they keep making games, because Sega even said themselves Sonic Boom's inevitable sales failure, as if they knew before it was freaking released that it would fail. Like, they aren't even trying anymore, and yet they keep pouring money into games that just... Like, Sega's dead. I mean, after this move, I think it's gonna fizzle out.
And I feel bad for all these people with these jobs that are gone now. It's like, first of all, 300 people, some of you guys have been there since the beginning, most likely. Or y'all knew how bad this was getting. I commend you for staying.
But you were there. You knew this was coming.
You knew this was coming.
Okay, especially for those of you that stuck around after Sonic 06.
Why you gotta go there, man?
No, it's important. It's important.
I did.
I've stayed with Sonic for God knows how long. It's like watching your friend in an abusive relationship and you can't get them out. No, it is. You can't get them out.
Oh!
Sega, it's like
Terrible
Sonic,
analogy.
No, it's like Sonic shows up with shades on.
Why did you use that analogy, man?
No, it's bad. It's that bad. Sonic shows up to brunch with like shades on, and it's not even sunny out. Like
Someone contact PR and get a statement ready.
You know what? It's like, Sonic, are you okay? It's like, I'm fine. It's like, are they doing it again? No, Sega treats me like Sega's my boo. Like, we've been together forever. He would never ever do this.
Oh my God.
They're standing right behind. Sonic's standing right behind the fan, and Sega's just shoveling shit into the fan.
Yeah.
Like, they're just doing it just to laugh at it now.
No, at this point, they're not even filtering it through a fan. They're just shitting directly on him now.
Oh.
You sure those spikes wouldn't get in the way?
No, the spikes were trying to put him out of his misery. Like, I just want to lay here. Look, that's why he's been trying to hang out with Mario and everybody. Like, I want to stay over here. Please buy me. Please.
I want to know what it's like to be relevant.
I remember those days. I have flashbacks when people enjoyed me.
Mario, you remember the good times when we used to go at it with each other? Oh, Sonic. Oh, no.
We went to the Olympic Games together.
Sonic,
Oh.
please stop. Stop, Sonic.
You're embarrassing me. Get away.
Oh, get away. I let you be in
Get
two
away,
of my games.
you filthy blue animal.
Luigi will be a friend.
Oh god.
Mm.
We can hang out with Wario.
I don't even think.
No, Wario's got too much money to deal with that motherfucker.
I don't even think Robotnik wants to capture Sonic anymore. It's that bad.
No.
Robotnik's like, you know, I don't care anymore.
Robotnik's like, you know, I could, but
I'm sorry, Sonic.
They've done enough to you.
Yeah. It's like, I'm into Steel-type Pokemon now. You get out of here.
Yeah. And I feel bad. I just feel bad for Sonic as a whole. Like, this character was a staple in gaming.
Yeah.
As one of the top mascots up there with Mario. It was Sonic, Mario, Crash, even Crash, Spyro,
Pikachu.
Now, that would be an interesting comeback. A new Crash Bandicoot game.
No, that ain't never happened.
You'll never see
They
it.
were
Oh, I know it'll never
thinking
happen.
about it, and then they just kind of dropped the talk about it. So
They actually did, and I remember the interview. They were being interviewed for the upcoming Uncharted 4 series about like the game design and animation and stuff. And the guys and the interviewer asked them, like, how do you guys feel about coming up from a cartoony style with, you know, Crash and Jack and Daxter to a more realistic style? And he was like, you know what? It was kind of a weird transition, but it wasn't like a bad transition. Now everyone's so good at it now, we don't know. We may possibly not go back to doing Crash games since we're doing all this realistic stuff and whatnot. But it's like, there might be in the future, but right now we're focused on Uncharted and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I still want to see another Ratchet and Clank game that's worth a damn.
Bro, you getting a movie,
me
chill.
too.
All right,
You are
you'll be all
no,
right.
actually, yes, they are. They are getting a game. It's for the movie.
Oh, God.
No,
No. It's not live action.
Don't work.
It's not a live action game. It's an animated one. They're kind of rebooting, they're kind of reintroducing the characters, like the backstory and all that stuff. So kind of a reboot, but there'll be a game that ties in with it. It's not like a superhero game. It's pretty much a fucking Ratchet and Clank game that continues on after the movie ends, pretty much. So you'll get a new Ratchet and Clank game.
Fabulous.
Oh, getting a new Ratchet and Clank game doesn't really mean a whole lot, especially after the last one.
What was the last one? Was that racing one?
No. It's seriously so forgettable that I can't even remember the name of it right now.
Yeah, because I don't either.
Was it the Vita one?
No.
I forget, but either way, speaking of Vita, more things are getting sold and more things are getting shoved out the door. Sony has sold Sony Online Entertainment.
Yeah.
Bye.
Um,
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah. If you don't know what that is, then what the fuck have you been doing with your life? You played so many Sony Entertainment games
Right?
for God knows how long.
Like, do you EverQuest?
Yeah. You have EverQuest, H1Z1, which is really, really fucking funny if you want to play it.
Wouldn't that also be PlanetSide?
PlanetSide.
Yeah.
Star Wars Galaxies.
Bullet Run when it was around.
Yeah. And
Hold on, you had Terra. I think didn't they also do like Terra?
yes, they did. But the thing, who they sold them to. Well, they're going underneath a different name now. It'll be called Daybreak Game Company LLC. I always like that, having an LLC at the end of something. That's always something. I always sounded super.
No.
That's always something super official.
All it means
I
is
don't
limited.
know. Whenever I see LLC, I think of like a taxi company or like a just starting up business, not like.
All an L-
Technically, it is.
all an LLC means is, you have there's not a whole lot of people that are actually in charge of it
Mm-hmm.
instead
Yeah.
of like a huge, corporation.
Oh.
LLC just stands for limited liability
Yeah.
corporation.
Okay.
So it's one of those things if it's an easy way to get insurance on your company in case your company fucks up.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
I just hope it works out.
But
So.
they're gonna be making Xbox games now. So.
Yep. Never
Xbox
thought
One
we'd
games.
see the day.
Yep. So.
Like inbreeding your video games.
Hey,
Or
maybe that means,
interbreeding.
maybe that means we'll actually get a decent port of something every now and then.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
What? You are so needy, cat.
I mean,
Only pro.
I know I've said it a few times, and granted, it's kind of a generic game, but it's still fun as hell, especially with the premise. I would love to see a port of Bullet Run over to the 360. I think it would go over well.
There you go. And speaking of, well, trying to figure out how to segue into this one.
Well, we're talking about pretty awesome games. And
All right.
come on down. There you go. That's all you need.
I just
Yeah.
do you like science? Do you like video games? Do you like watching shit blow up? Well, the guys over at
Did you just see
Mythbusters.
BC light up a little bit?
Just a bit.
Well, the guys over at Mythbusters have decided to make the first level of Doom in real life. Because you want to know why? Because they fucking can. That's why.
As long as it doesn't launch a cannon through someone's windshield, I think they'll be okay.
Yeah.
Promise.
And-
No promises.
And the video that they did for this was amazing. Everything's to scale. They even got the big fucking gun.
I was about to say, see, the no promises with the launching a cannon through someone's windshield, that comes with the BFG.
Oh, no promises.
That's an attachment. But seriously, these guys, one thing is because Adam is a giant fucking nerd to the point where he actually cosplays and would go to conventions and have fun. So this was like his baby project. He loved it.
Actually got one of the guys from id Software in on it, so it's
Yeah.
like, wow.
No, Adam and Jamie can do no wrong.
Nope.
So I'm thrilled about this.
And speaking of using heavy cool ass technology to bring shit to real life, so a couple of people decided to me and Jolly Yellow are big role-playing games, like D&D type stuff. Like, we even had a campaign going on with our fellow co-host Sizo a while back. I miss that. I miss it so much.
Yes, I do.
Somebody, pretty much, the Reddit user Silverlight is a developer for Roll20. You can play online and shit and whatnot. They were able to make maps and project them on the fucking table so that you can just use them that way instead of having to hand draw all your maps and make changes to it. You can just pull it up, draw on it, and keep going. It's like a cool ass 3D type thing, and I thought it was cool. And I'm still waiting for Yu-Gi-Oh technology. I'm sorry. I want a game.
Oh, me too.
I want that tech.
With the holographic dragons.
The
I have to admit,
question is, do you just want the tech, or do you want the tech with the motorcycle?
motorcycle can come later. We can do the motorcycle later.
Motorcycle later. I
Let's
just
get the car to the creatures.
yeah, just that, to where I could just pull it up and just go on about my shit. So, so another thing, which we'll let Alkamori go next. We're talking about new games, and then
Oh, yeah.
Bishi can release himself. We got some new games coming out here soon. I'll let Alkamori go first.
Yeah. Got Monster Hunter 4U for the 3DS. So that's really exciting because they fixed some things. First of all, you got some new stuff going on. No more water fights, which a lot of people are rejoicing about because they are a pain. And also, you can jump and ride on the monsters now. And you have 2 new weapons. You have an insect staff and a charge axe. There's also online play on the 3DS now for Monster Hunter, which I believe it was only ad hoc for the last game.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a couple new monsters. There's one called Sergios that causes bleeding. So that's a new fun aspect you have to look forward to. So, continuous damage. And then no more Cha-Cha and Kiamba following you around. It's just the cats. And I'm going to disregard this last note, but Hail Hydra.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's a whole bunch of fun stuff. That comes out on the 13th, so the day before Valentine's Day. So if your significant other is a Monster Hunter fan, you can forget your plans that day.
Was that a hint you just dropped?
Yes!
Wow.
My nigga, what?
Took the cool bat upside his head.
Man, shit. Threw him under the bus on live TV. Like,
And then just roll right over top of him.
burnout. Now, speaking of burnouts, now, Bishi, you can go. It's like a foaming dog.
What?
It's like a foaming dog sitting at the gate. Mailman!
So, let's see, when did it actually drop? Like
Today? Or yesterday.
Yeah,
no, actually 2 days ago.
24 hours ago. Okay.
2 days ago is when I see it actually kind of dropped on YouTube and they first showed it. We finally got a look at some of the gameplay and cutscene footage and whatnot of Persona 5, and oh my god. I am a huge fan of the Persona games. It is no
Secret.
it is no secret among everyone here that I love those games. They are extremely fun. There's a lot of replay value behind them, so on and so forth. This game looks slicker than anything I've seen out of Atlas and out of the Persona series in general.
Mm-hmm.
They first and foremost they did get Shoji Meguro back as composer. Yes.
Very, very glad.
What?
She's very, very glad that you.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't heard any of his music, just go and listen.
Oh my
It is
god.
the catchiest stuff. It's
If you want to fight a
infectious.
nigga, listen to that music while you punch a nigga's face in.
Actually, it's
the
bad
music
enough.
is what drew me into Persona in the first place. So that's a big thing for
The
me.
music fits to a T.
Yeah.
It's actually bad enough that whenever I cosplay Yosuke, I will actually have the headphones and I will have my iPod, and it's looping the Persona 4 OST.
Good.
Just
Doing
to make
it
sure
right.
you're in the mood.
But so there's not a whole lot out about the story so far or a lot of the characters, but we do know that the main protagonist that you're playing as, of course, is another nameless protagonist, so you get to name them. But they're known as the Phantom. It seems that the protagonist and the allies of the protagonist actually don masks and perform heists while attending Shujin High School.
I have a question.
Okay.
I watched this trailer. Everything exploded because, one, I love the artwork. I love the art design for the entire Persona series, whether it's drawn or 3D. I watched this trailer, and the only thing I couldn't get out of my mind was, what the fuck is Tuxedo Mask doing right now? Like, all I could hear in the back of my mind was,
Sailor Moon.
Darian!
Yeah.
I get this game, he will be Darian, and I will scream that the rest of the time. Because you know for a fact, someone is going to have to say his name. There's going to probably someone scream his name in a fight scene or in a cut scene or something, and I'm going to that's all I hear is, Molly! All I'm going to hear is Molly's voice. That's all I'm going to hear. Serena.
But also looking through the trailer, it seems that there's going to be actually a good bit of stealth actually playing a role in the dungeon crawl sections, which this is new. I like this.
Wasn't the Persona games the main objective is to beat the shit out of anything that comes your path?
Yeah, like Persona 4, you just had to go after whatever it was. You know, you would get an advantage if you actually attacked from behind, and if you attacked first. But there wasn't any sort of okay, you have to avoid this battle. No, you could see the enemy, and it was pretty much always okay, you either run around it or you attack it.
Okay.
This one seems that because you see him ducking behind walls and rolling across between cover and riding a chandelier, so it's just one of those things of okay.
I try to get that out of my mind. I'm sorry, when he rode the chandelier, all I could hear was Sia's chandelier song in my head too. I'm sorry. That's this trailer.
Somebody spliced that trailer with that song now.
There's been so many jokes with this trailer. Yeah. I'm not downing your game. It's just me coming in and seeing this. This is what I see.
Actually, I see that, and I think Leon motherfucking Kennedy riding the chandelier across the church.
Because I have nothing better to do with my life.
But no, they're supposed to be releasing stuff in the coming months and whatnot. I don't think they actually have. Well, they have a release date for later this year, so. Of course we're going to figure out more and more about it, but as a first taste of it, well, actually second taste, because they came out 6 months ago with a 1 minute teaser trailer that basically just showed the name Persona 5, and even that was enough for me to go, oh!
Is there any mention of what systems this will be coming for?
PS3 and 4. It's a PlayStation exclusive.
Yep.
Okay.
Which means I gotta invest in one.
So I take it Persona is usually a Sony system exclusive thing. Okay.
Yeah, usually the main games they released Persona Q on the DS or the 3DS. But other than that, it's usually been a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah. Fuck you, Sony, taking all the things I like.
Nope.
I don't get Street Fighter this year. I don't get Street Fighter anymore. So I'm so pissed right now with Sony.
Well, it's coming to PC though.
I don't care. No.
Buy it for the PC.
No.
That's what I'll probably do.
Oh, actually, there's one more thing that I did want to mention on. Let's see. The game's director. I don't know if anyone saw who it was.
No, I did not see who it was.
Katsura Hashino. He was actually the director on Catherine.
Oh, this game's gonna be hard as shit then.
Yeah.
This game's gonna be hard. No, this game's gonna be hard as shit. Make you feel like shit. No, make you feel like shit, make you judge your life and all your life's choices, and then grade you at the end of the game. How
Damn.
bad of a person you are.
This show will make you reevaluate your life and feel bad about it afterwards.
Hey, Catherine at least had a catchy score, and you know why? Shoji Meguro.
Yep.
So at least you have a nice soundtrack while you're evaluating your life.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
there's
you
going to
have
be
a
a
nice
vagina
sound-
lady monster.
No, it's not really evaluating your life so much as crying into the controller, realizing that your life choices have sucked.
Damn.
At least you have uplifting music.
So you know
Yeah.
you don't fuck up.
My life is shit, but I love this music.
It just violates your feels.
Oh, speaking of violating fields, so hold on. So there's some more gaming news, and I forgot to put this in here. The Witcher 3 got delayed again.
Oh god.
Witcher.
Oh
The
god.
Witcher 3 got delayed again, and and for good measure. This isn't one of the reasons, but just for they want to make sure everything's right. They're
Yeah, they want to make sure everything's right.
all right. So
They have to go back and review the data.
So
Yeah.
let me pull up to make sure I say this correctly. Now,
Oh, I can pull it up real fucking fast.
I got it right now. Hold on. So, The Witcher 3 is putting in 16 hours of mocap data for the sex scenes.
Just for the
Yay.
sex scenes.
Just for the sex scenes. Now, there was an interview with the guy, and there was video of him being interviewed. That was one of the questions, like, why so much? Well, because we didn't really want to half-ass it on this part. We didn't really want any, like, BioWare-esque puppet thrusting. You see shit. You don't see you don't see the ding-dang and the hoo-ha. What am I? I'm not five. You don't see the cock and balls and the vagina. You just see... You would see what you would see in softcore porn.
HBO
Yeah.
at 12 years
Oh,
old
boy.
at night.
Hey,
Yeah.
HBO, Skinamax, and Peep Showtime.
And the reason why it does not translate into 16 hours of sex in game. It's just they have 16 hours of mocap footage to use.
Now, my question is, did they have the actors in suits?
Yes.
Or did they just attach the little balls to them?
Most likely suits. They most likely got porn stars. And
Oh, you don't know that, Byron. They probably did just straight up. This is The Witcher we're talking about.
They just straight Velcroed the balls straight onto their bodies.
fuck them.
Okay, we're gonna put one of these mocap balls on your balls.
Yep.
Right? All the male actors are like, wait a minute. We need to get some mocap down there.
If they did, I would love if they got actual porn stars and just had them.
Be hilarious.
Fuck.
No, if they got actual porn stars, they would advertise that.
No, they don't. You don't have to.
No,
You don't have to.
because
No,
it's
I-
mocap. You're not actually using their likeness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
no,
you get
no.
paid if you say it's them.
Hey, and if they can get around, I don't know, that might be worth the merchandising. You'd be like, hey, we hired so-and-so stars in all this.
Are you really sure you want to do that? Because then you know that some company's going to come out with Witcher 3 themed fleshlights.
Yay!
But the reason behind why as much sex there is in this game is because
You forgot the matching Witcher 3 dildos. That's a wish.
Dandelion.
Just in case, depending on which one suits your needs.
they're in level of
That's
difficulty
nice.
too. They're in difficulty levels too. One just is on fire. Like, how the hell is it? It's safe. It's just an illusion. It's safe. What?
And then there's the Witcher 3 all-around edition that comes pre-order, and it has one of each. So you got the his and her matching.
Oh,
Sex
how
toys.
sweet.
Yes.
See, and thank you for bringing it up, because the reason why they put so much sex in this, and even when you start the game, there is a sex scene when you first start
I'm
playing.
not surprised.
And the reason, and the guy asking the interview questions, what is like, and the guy and the director says, no. There's a reason, because why in all these protagonist games, you know, where you have to go and get the girl, you're not really attached to them. You don't really, oh, you're just doing it as your job, i.e. Peach, i.e. Zelda. It's like, you just had sex with this chick. You are emotionally connected with this person. You need to go get your pussy back. Go kill all these niggas to get that booty back because you care about that booty. There you go. It's a driving force for you to finish the game.
So they're doing it all for the nookie?
Yeah.
I did it all for the
Spread their.
So the closing theme when the credits roll is going to be, I did it all for the nookie? Why did that take so long?
So what if Fred Durst is the one wearing the suit with the balls on
Oh
it?
God.
Keep rolling.
Rolling.
Fred, the scene's over. Keep rolling.
Oh, man. Oh, we're terrible.
That's an image I did not need.
We are terrible people.
Yo, he's a character in the game somewhere, running a brothel with his backwards cap. Like, they don't even have that. They made that in the game just for him to have a backwards hat and his little ass fucking. Sorry. His little soul patch. I got yelled at.
You got yelled at.
Yeah, but so yeah, keep going. But yeah, that'll happen.
Man. So what is so what's your I thought the last I knew it was due to release in May. So it's been pushed back since then, or by past that now, or is that what it's to?
No, it I think it's still getting released on May.
Okay, so it's pushed back to May for now. Okay.
It was supposed to come out like last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to come out last year. Then it was supposed to come out around like this part of the year, and then I think it's May now.
May 19th.
Yep.
May 19th. Okay.
Yeah. But But that just hilarious. I lost my shit when I first read that. I was like, who does 16 hours worth of mocap? Like, what was that day at work? Like,
Probably an actual couple, so they're used to it.
nah, fuck that. Make them be strangers. Jesus Christ. But well, speaking of
Anyway.
other things, more live action type stuff, they announced the Teen Titans cast for the TNT thing. There is going to be a live action, Teen Titans show, which will.
Yes.
This is actually a big thing because TNT is also working with CBS, who's doing Supergirl, and CW, who's doing Arrow and
Flash.
What they're trying to do is they're trying to find a happy medium where everyone can work together and everyone can show on everybody else's show. They're trying to connect all the universes, all the different shows together to where, hey, Arrow can show up on CBS. Supergirl can show up on TNT. There you go. But the characters that they're using for the Teen Titans show is Robin, who will eventually become Nightwing. He'll start out as Robin in the pilot. Then, hey Kiba, hey boy. He'll start out as Nightwing and start out as Nightwing as Robin in the pilot, and Barbara Gordon will be there. She won't be Batgirl. She'll be in a wheelchair.
She'll be more like Oracle than Batgirl.
Yes, she'll have that Oracle role, but won't be called Oracle.
Yeah, they won't actually be calling her Oracle, but she'll be doing Oracle-like things.
Yes. You'll have
The Hawk and Dove.
They're doing a Hawk and Dove, which I think in this pairing, Hawk is a woman. Usually it's the two guys.
Actually, that is canon. His brother died, and then some other girl took up the Dove angle.
And they're going to eventually become a couple, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have Raven and Starfire.
Raven and Starfire.
Raven will be her Rachel persona, whatever that form of Raven. There is no word on Beast Boy and Cyborg. I probably won't get Cyborg just because he's now seen because Cyborg is now seen as a Justice League member. That's all he solely really is.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
So you better get in all of the Teen Titans Go, because that'll probably be the last you see of him until he makes it into the cinematic universe.
Yeah. The cool thing is, hopefully, if they get Beast Boy, then they'll have a love interest for Raven because they end up getting in the comics together. But the cool thing about this entire thing is the love triangle between Starfire, Babs, and Nightwing. Because Dick Grayson is a player. Okay?
He's a player and he crushes a lot.
Yeah. He's been with Barbara and he's been with Starfire. He actually got married to Starfire. But then they divorced, and then that was she wanted to crush his face every time she saw him after that happened. But it'll be an interesting thing to see those three interact with each other and eventually how that plays out. Jimmy Olsen got cast for the live-action Supergirl thing. Jimmy's going to be black this time and buff.
Right.
They got the guy from who is it?
He played Eggs in True Blood. It was in like season 2. He was also on that USA show Necessary Roughness. He had a stint on that. Let me see what his name actually is.
Because I can't ever remember his name. Like, I've seen him in everything. He was also on what is it? Desperate Housewives when it was on.
Let's see, what was his character's name? Of course, I can't find him now.
Where is he? Crap, I can't find him either. Oh,
Benedict. No, that's not it.
That's Cumberbatch.
McCabe Brooks. His name on True Blood was actually Benedict Talley, but everybody called him Eggs, and I was about to say, oh, his name's Benedict Talley. No, that was his name on True Blood.
Yeah,
McCabe Brooks.
So he'll be Jimmy Olsen. I'm pretty sure he'll probably end up, getting with Supergirl, having that being that love interest. Another live action stuff. You remember way back, we've talked about Astro Boy and all this cool. Like, Astro Boy is actually a good concept of a cartoon, big manga series, anime series, lasts for decades. It had its animated movie back in '06, I believe. It's getting talking about in talks of getting a live action reboot too, but it'll be more geared towards like superhero driven, like comic book style drama and all that stuff, which will be cool. It'll give some child actor a chance to grow up and get his name out there. Hey, probably some little Asian kid, or they'll probably cast him as a little white boy, whatever.
The going trend.
Yeah. And the big news that happened like right before we started the show was Netflix has decided to announce that they're going to do a live-action Legend of Zelda show.
Well, now.
I'm okay with this, and I'll tell you why.
Me too.
A lot of people,
Actually.
a lot of people asked me about it before we did the show, and I was like, well, how can they do this if Link can't talk? How can you make a series about a person who doesn't speak? Here are my things. 1, Tinkerbell didn't speak. 2, Dopey didn't speak. 3, Edward motherfucking Scissorhands had a whole movie dedicated to him that now has a cult following. He didn't speak.
No, actually, I think Edward Scissorhands, he had a few lines. He had limited speech. You're right, but he wasn't like full on talking like everybody else.
For the majority of the time that he was on screen,
Yeah.
he didn't say anything. You can do a movie with a silent protagonist. You can. It's all about how good of the actor is. if he can convey, emotions without talking, he's just pretty much miming the entire time.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until they cast the actor to make a judgment, to be honest.
Well, I'm waiting to see what kind of story they're gonna do. Are they gonna do like take one of the games and actually try to run with that, or maybe because supposedly in all the different iterations of the Legend of the games, they're all their own little universe almost. Or so would they take maybe a brand new story from fresh and do something with it, or that's what I'm curious.
They'll take Wand of Gamelon.
No one wants that.
The show will fail.
You just want it to be failed.
That series will be shorter than the 1980s cartoon.
Oh no!
Oh. Well, excuse me, Netflix.
But no, my thing is, I would like for them to either do an original story, like just make up something that fits in the timeline. Take one of those different timelines that they have, throw it in there, and keep going with it that way. But would you rather see like a young Link or an adult Link?
Personally, I'd almost like to see each season they do a different storyline, almost like a new cast or something like that. Just
Yeah.
show how Link changes over the years. Like, don't just take like Ocarina of Time, which is probably the most popular, and try to make an ongoing TV series out of it, because people are gonna get tired of that really fast. So I'm thinking like maybe you can almost do a game each season. You like Ocarina of Time one season, Majora's Mask another season.
Actually, Majora's they could probably pull like 4 seasons out of it because they did get like how many seasons out of 24?
Yeah.
Too many. Too damn many.
Of course, if they do Majora's Mask, they're gonna have to do it like show hit rewind time every time, so you can like, oh, wait a minute, it was only 3 days, but you kept rewinding time. Yeah, I'm waiting to see how they do the story. Like, what are they gonna try? Because apparently Netflix has said something to the effect of they want to do something like Game of Thrones, but more kiddie friendly. Not sure what that means.
It's not Game of Thrones.
Where are they going to go with that?
I don't want it to be too much like Game of Thrones, though. I don't know.
I've only seen 3 episodes of Game of Thrones.
Here's the thing.
Ugh.
When it comes to like combat and stuff, I don't want it to be like you have a shiny bladed weapon. I hit you. You fall down. No. Gut him. Like slash. Slice him. You see the cut. You see the damage that a sword does to a person. I don't want Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 where they could hit them and they fall down.
Yeah.
See, that's the only problem, though. If they're trying to make it, like you said, like, they were like you were saying, the Game of Thrones, but kid-friendly, they're not going to do that.
Yeah. Thank God. They better do those boss fights right. I know that.
But, like, I like the fact that you said, like, do it like how American Horror Story does their thing. Each season is a different story. Like, you're like, they're all connecting, but they have their own set and keep going like that. Reuse the same characters if necessary.
Reuse the same characters or change it up. Maybe have a different kid play Link next time. Different Zelda. But the only person they would need to keep the same is Ganon. Of course, you can change him if you want to. Because Ganon changes forms over time.
He does.
Yeah.
And speaking of things also making a comeback and whatnot, BattleBots.
I'm actually kind of hyped about this.
BattleBots is coming back for the summer on ABC, which actually quite surprised me because you would think, well, why doesn't Sci-Fi pick it up?
Because Sci-Fi doesn't know good shows when it has them.
Because Sci-Fi doesn't do science fiction anymore.
Sci-Fi isn't Sci-Fi anymore. It's bullshit.
No, see, Sci-Fi could have actually gotten away with something. They could have gotten away with making a remake of Being Human if they hadn't called it a Sci-Fi original. They don't know good shows, nor will give good shows credit where credit is due.
Wait, so they're no longer doing Being Human? So that got canceled?
No, it did get canceled. It finished. It
finished okay. Because I just kind of dropped off the thing.
But it did end. It did have a conclusion to it.
Oh, so it actually ended. Okay.
Yeah, they did pull a Wayne's brother, the Wayans show, and just not give it a season and ending. season.
Well, I mean, yeah, the weird thing about Sci-Fi Channel is you gotta be careful when your show is on there because, first of all, you're highly unlikely to get more than 5 seasons. You gotta be careful. So, yeah. Name a sci-fi original other than Ghost Hunters or those makeup shows that goes past 5 seasons.
Mm.
Yeah, Z Nation's on what, season 2 right now?
Yeah.
Haven.
Haven is on season 5, and it's their last season. Confirmed.
Warehouse 13.
How many did it have? 6?
Warehouse 13 got 5 seasons.
Damn.
Eureka, 5 seasons.
What the fuck?
I'm dead serious. Go look this up.
Um,
Battlestar Galactica went 4 seasons. Caprica only went 2 seasons.
No,
Who?
that was ABC. That was ABC. Sorry.
Lost Girl, which is not actually a sci-fi original, they're going to do their 5th and final season. I think they're filming it now. Yeah. I'm not playing.
Well, 12 Monkeys is fucked. Like,
Yeah.
what? Jesus.
I think right now, maybe, I don't know if Continuum is still going.
I think Continuing ended.
Oh, oops. Okay. There's Defiance. I think that ended. They've done 2 seasons. I don't know if it's still going or not.
And I think it's on a break right now. It shall come back.
Yeah, I think they run during the summer.
Okay, see, here's the only problem, though.
Fourth season.
I really don't know if you can say Haven has 5 seasons. Haven technically has 6 because each season before the 5th one was 13 episodes. The 5th is a 2-part of 13.
No, they still count it as 5, even though it's broken up. Like, it's season 5 is broken up into 2 halves. It's just like how Supernatural is, and all those shows. They'll do half a season and then do the other half too. So.
Nah.
Yeah, I didn't notice it until a couple of years ago, and I was like, wait a minute, why are none of these shows, and other than like their paranormal shows, and I think maybe like their Face Off and those makeup special effects shows, those might be going past 5 seasons, but actual scripted drama or sci-fi series very rarely make it past season 5.
God, she is still sick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Defiance only has 3 seasons. But no, I mean, maybe things will turn around and it might.
Oh, so I mean, Helix is on season 2, and that's looking pretty good.
Yeah. But I do miss BattleBots. I miss that because that was one of the favorite things I used to watch on Comedy Central. Like, it was that, South Park, The Man Show, because I'm 12. Like.
Wait, original Man Show, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The only show.
Because they tried to do a revival of it. It didn't work.
If y'all didn't watch The Man Show growing up, then you missed a good part of your life. That was a very good show. That's where Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel got their starts from. Just drinking beer on stage at work.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
But BattleBots themselves was a good thing because you had these engineers and just groups of kids, groups of people that, got together, built a robot, auditioned, throw it in there, and they would come back each week to win money.
Okay. Now, I don't remember BattleBots, but wasn't there another one called Robot Wars?
Yes.
That was on. Yes, that was on.
Different show. Different
Robot Combat League.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I thought it was called like Robot Wars.
That was the Real Steel version, which actually wasn't bad. The science behind it was cool as shit. It was. It just took a while because Chris Jericho was the host for it. But I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it this summer, and it'd be something cool to watch again and relive part of my childhood. Now, speaking of childhood, some kids got to have a good moment in their childhood. Last time we talked about the last show, me and Al Kamori talked about the Super Bowl bet between Chris Pratt and Chris Evans, aka Star-Lord, aka Captain America, was that if the Seahawks lost, Chris Pratt would have to dress up as Star-Lord and go to a children's hospital up in up where the Patriots and whatnot, up north. Well, Star-Lord, or Chris Pratt lost, so there was photos of him doing it this week, and all the kids were happy. Chris Evans was there. He wasn't dressed up, but he was there as, just there to support and have fun, and the kids loved it. And it was nice to see. This is what good things, celebrities do shit like this.
Goodwill.
Something bad is going on in the world. This stuff like this happens. Like, giving back is like one of the best feelings you could ever do. Like doing charities, doing good charities that you know where all your money's going to and whatnot. That's why a lot of people are hesitant about doing charity work, because they don't know where the money's going to go. But shit, if I was a celebrity, hell yes, I would be out hanging out, going to kids' hospitals or whatever, just to visit. And you help these kids brighten their day up. Like, you give them. Some of them don't have much longer to go, and that's the sad part. But you were able to give that child a memory that he or she will forever remember. And there you go. And good on for you, Chris Pratt and Chris Evans. I want more celebrities to do more bets like this. How hard is it? It's not hard. It started over a Twitter war. It was a Twitter beef. That's how it started. But we need more good people in this world like that to do stuff like that. But yeah. But that's all about what I have.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I do have one last thing. I actually just saw here a couple of minutes ago. Apparently, the animated series Black Dynamite's been canceled. Just to throw that out there. I don't know if you all watched that on Adult Swim.
Why are you gonna end the show like that? Like,
I'm sorry, man. I just read it. I thought it was worth noting. So yeah.
My feelings hurt. Okay, thanks. Black Dynamite was my shit. Oh, no way in hell it's canceled. Oh, well, yeah, all right.
Yeah. Talking about why Dynamite? Why?
Well, hopefully they'll give him another movie. If you haven't seen the Black Dynamite movie, you're missing out. Like, both of you, Akamori and Bishi, if you haven't seen Black Dynamite, the movie, that you should just watch it. If you can find it, watch it. It's hilarious. But do you want to tell the people what we got planned up for them coming up here soon, Bish?
Well, of course, I'm doing my usual streams where I just pick something random, usually. Like, probably an hour or so before I actually play.
Yeah.
I actually did not stream on Wednesday, but I did stream on Thursday. I had some car issues on Wednesday. And,
Thursday Night Delight.
Huh?
Thursday Night Delight.
Yeah. So I was playing The Escapists on Thursday. So that was up on the Twitch. I'm still doing the usual game streams. Speaking of which, we've actually started taking the footage that we have from Twitch and uploading it here on our YouTube channel. So you can watch that. I believe all of my footage from the first 5 Nights at Freddy's is up. Let's see. Friday of next week, we're going to be doing the Payday 2 bomb heist. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes.
As a cool little Valentine's Day treat for you guys.
Yes.
Because we love you. We're going to go steal a bomb.
Yeah, but we get 2 different tries at it, too.
Yeah.
And speaking of Valentine's Day, a lot of people don't know what to do for Valentine's Day this year, or what to get their loved ones.
I don't know.
Now,
Apparently, some people are getting Monster Hunter 4.
and a couch to sleep on.
Yeah.
Well, hey, when it comes to gifts, think about the person that you're with or you're getting it for. Pay attention if you've listened You made it this far, so you're a good listener at least. Find gifts that suit them. Like, think of things that if they had it, they would never ever let it go, never ever lose it, and would cherish it forever. Take your girl out to eat. Take your girl or your man out to eat. Go to a movie. Sit at home. Eat popcorn, watch movies. It don't matter as long as you're doing something together. That's all that either one of you really wants. That to spend time with your person.
And if worse comes to worse, and they have a Steam account, go find something on their wish list is.
There you go.
Yep.
That sounds like a plan.
Valentine's Day out to be like the hardest day in the world.
No.
Just why? It's not Valentine's. And I'm single, by the way. And I see all the people all sad and shit. Fuck Valentine's Day. No, don't be bitter. No, that's why you're alone. 'Cause you're bitter. Enjoy it. Go out and do something for yourself. Like, doesn't matter. Love yourself. If you don't love you, no one else will love you. There you go. Go out and have fun. Even if you're single, go do something. Don't sit at
Also, a
home
really
and
good
cry.
gift idea, assuming that your significant other is over 21 and enjoys alcohol, buy them alcohol.
Bottle of booze, baby. It might be in your favor if you do it. If you've done everything right that day, you might go your way. So there you go.
If you show up with booze and some sort of candy,
And you smell nice. Men, throw some cologne on. Don't bathe in it. Just
no, not too much.
Make sure you shower proper first.
scrub your
And
balls.
Yeah.
throw a little bit on. Yeah, scrub the essentials.
Like, get nice. Get dressed up. Make yourself look good for your lady. Women, same thing. Shit, if y'all going out somewhere to eat, somewhere nice, boom. Dress nice.
There you go.
Everybody appreciates it. Because he knows that you put in the time to look good for him, and he put in the time to look good for you. Y'all niggas deserve each other. Yeah.
Put that on a card. Y'all niggas deserve each other.
Deserve each other. Next year I'll come up with Valentine's Day cards. Just
Oh, yes.
random black people quips.
Oh.
But other than that, if you are doing stuff, go out, be safe, and have a good time. That's it. Now, pay our bills, because I need money.
Struggle is very real.
Really?
Thank you guys for tuning in. We enjoyed, doing this. We enjoy having you guys tune in. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that, future topics for the show, you can feel free to email them to us at omake.ikuze@gmail.com. That's omake.ikuze@gmail.com. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to hit the subscribe button down here. That way you can get notifications whenever we upload something new or have a new show. As I said, we're currently in the process of putting up a lot of my gameplay videos and some of the other gameplay videos. I believe, Saya got your
One Finger Death
Death Punch video.
By the way, guys, that game's like candy crack, and we'll probably play it again sometime. Or I might do some longer series too. If anything, I would do them when I get off work, play for like an hour, and then go to bed.
We need to go through SR4.
Oh. Yes, me and Bishi is another co-op theater. One we are going to do Saints Row 4 as a live stream as well, and from different points.
There's multiplayer in Saints Row 4?
Yes.
Just 2-player. Yeah.
It's
We've done it before. And
yeah, we went.
Interesting. Oh no! Let me do this.
Oh, okay.
How did it go?
It went great. We played like he was hosting. I'd hop on, play. We finished the game. Only Bishi got credit for it because there's a function in the game that tells you have to click for everything that you do with another player for it to carry over to you. I got all the achievements for it, but none of the progress. Like, it started me at the beginning. I had all the guns, and like I have all the guns, access to all the weapons and all the achievements, but I'm at the beginning.
That makes it a bit unbalanced, though.
I would say, wouldn't you be like super powered for a big chunk of the game then?
Doesn't fucking matter. I didn't play again. I said fuck it because it pissed me off that bad. Like, because we have been playing this for months. We have been playing this for months. And like, I didn't play ahead of him. We didn't play ahead of each other. We would only play when the other person was online, or we played.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, we had specifically set it up to do co-op like that, and I heard about that, and I was just like...
Have either of you played the Get Out of Hell stuff yet?
That's what we're going to lead up to. We're going to play this part first.
And then
Get Out of Hell.
I have it. I have not fired it up.
You're saving it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you're saving it. That's cool.
And the reason why we're going to do it, like I'm going to local record mine as well, is because Bishi, while you'll see it from Bishi's game, I'm doing the same thing on mine as well, so you can see like from his point of view when he does stuff. There's romance options, and Bishi likes to put his dick in everybody. I'm only going for one person, so it's my redhead Kensington. That's Bay. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say. Kensington is Bay. But it'll be a fun thing. You'll see my different takes on cutscenes and shit like that, and while you'll see...
Yeah, so if you watch it on the live stream, you'll see my point of view, but whenever we actually do put it up on YouTube, we'll interleave both of them together.
Mm-hmm. So everyone gets a screen time, son.
Yeah.
But you will see us in but most of the time in the big cutscenes, you'll see us both in the same thing. But it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But we have things planned for you guys, so yay!
Yeah, I think we were actually thinking of doing something with the bomb heist where everyone was doing their own local recording, so that way it would kind of go seamlessly. So if I'm sitting there looking at a lock for 45 seconds doing this,
and you hear us screaming and all the actions out there,
yeah,
you guys can get to see it.
You just hear Krillin yell, "Boom! Headshot!" You'll know what he was shooting at.
Yeah.
I was not allowed to get a cam. Krillin's computer, while it can do all this cool stuff, it cannot handle the other stuff. There's not much room on it, so yeah, because I don't want him to lose his shit, like, to where him drop out constantly and all that shit. And no one wants to see all that.
I don't know. He might be able to do it with OBS.
Oh, that's cool. He'll still be playing with us.
Also, we need to figure out when we're going to do a 4-person speedrunner.
Yeah, so we have another cute little game that Bishi got, and it looks adorable, and I want to play it.
It's great.
Want to tell them what speedrunner is?
So you pick a person and you go through a course and pick up weapons and grapple hook along the ceiling and jump and run and be first. Be faster than the other people. If you're slowest, you get eliminated.
Yeah. But that's all the cool stuff we have in store for you guys. So be sure to watch and keep watching and keep coming back, because there's other things going on in these later months that we're going to be working on to give to you. For you guys. Can't tell you what it is, though.
Also, if you haven't already followed us on Facebook, because we do post stuff, like interesting news, whatnot, whenever one of us is going live with a game stream. Speaking of which, Jaleel, do you have anything planned for streams here?
No, nothing. Nothing coming up. It's going to be mostly recording stuff, because
okay.
Yeah, I don't have a reliable schedule to stream on, so.
That's fair enough.
As long as content comes to the channel, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Mav, were you planning on doing anything soon? I know you were talking about doing some of the storytelling games soon.
I am up with most likely. I do have the Walking Dead series. That is one of the long ones. I will most likely do that one during the summer.
Okay.
Because it's long. I will be doing The Wolf Among Us. If anything, if I might do that, I'm still debating if I want to do that one locally or stream it, just because since it's a Telltale game, it's a lot of talking and having to look around for stuff and whatnot. I might do all those games locally. I might just stick with the action games like Tomb Raider and One Finger Death Punch again and Metal Gear Rising.
You should do To the Moon.
Oh fuck, Jesus. Okay.
I own that, and I've played through some of it. It's pretty good.
I'll play To the Moon because I'll play To the Moon. That one's a streaming game that I can. That's a talkie game that I can play with streaming and stuff. You son of a bitch. To the Moon is one of those. I'm gonna make you cry games. Like
It will.
But
things are good, and then you get hit with the feels from 450.
But I will play it. I will play it. That will probably. You know what? I'll do To the Moon next. I'll do that one. I fucking hate you. But I'll do that one.
Okay, so you're gonna do To the Moon. Good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it off of my list to do then.
Oh.
Plus, I've almost finished.
Can we pay our bills?
All right.
I'm sad now.
But yeah. Follow us on Facebook to get the latest announcements with all that. It's facebook.com/Omake Ikuze. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We have a lot of different places where you can reach us. Like I said, be sure to watch some of our old shows, some of our old panels. We have the new gameplay videos up, so we got more stuff coming on the channel, more new content, all sorts of good stuff. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for sticking around. We ran almost 2 hours, I believe. But whoops, we had a lot of stuff to catch up on. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. As usual, this has been Bishi, and I've been joined by Maverick.
Yeah.
Jolly Yellow.
Yeah. Good night.
And Alkamori. Good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Night.